This is how it starts. 6 trees. You wrap them. You put the 2 ends together and you wrap, and they end up like this. And then when you're ready to hook them together, there's my, I've been working on bows and all kinds of stuff. This is how it starts, and when you get ready to build it, you just crisscross them like this. Cross them like that. And then one goes like that. So you'll end up with this, like this. And then I'm gonna glue in between these to hold them, hot glue. And then I'll wrap them all together with twine, just in and out and around and in and out and around. And then I will show y'all something that I did. Now, I seen this girl making these on a YouTube. And I thought, well, that'll be easier. It's actually, my hands are hurting from you keeping your fingers in this kind of position while you're wrapping the wire. And that sort of hurts. After a while, your hand wants to cramp, and I end up shaking it out and stretching it out. So if you have arthritis, this probably wouldn't be a good thing to do. I was just talking to Mom, and she says, well, I couldn't build them because my fingers don't work like that. They hurt. But I didn't see her do this, but I did it, and I will show y'all. I'll show y'all in a second, but I'm going to start wrapping these together and get them in the shape, in this shape, all hooked together. I'm going to cut that out because my phone fell. Alright, you see how these will still shake? Alright, they're glued and they're wired, wrapped. I don't think I wrapped mine as much as the girl in the video that made these did, but my hands hurt from doing it. So, what I noticed on the other one and what I'm going to show y'all in this one, I'm going to have to get my stand so I can stand it up and point it downward at it. So I'm going to show y'all. Give me 1 second. Alright, when you start opening these, you're going to leave it flat on the bottom because it's going to be flat against the wall or something. But you start opening them. Okay, and you get them all spread out. Now I'm doing it really fast, and I'm not going to do it perfect right now because I'm just trying to get this video for y'all. If anybody ever wants to give this a try. But you see, it's already looks cuter, and it's only got 2 sort of halfway open. And I'm not going to open them all. No, I'm not going to open them as full as I will in a little bit because I want you to be able to see. And when they're opened all the way, it will be hard for y'all to see what I'm trying to explain for you to do. If you decide to make these, because it really did help me. It made it more secure. Made it tighter, and it didn't move as much. Alright, so I've halfway opened all these. And you see, I don't know if y'all can see this, but these 3, see how they move and they're spread out, and they're really bunched up over here, and there's all this open space in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all. Now, fluffing these out will help with a lot of that, but I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, this is the top, so this is what the wreath will be. You don't want them actually fluffed out. You want them fluffed. You won't want them fluffed up. You want them fluffed out. But I'm gonna flip it. Okay, so now this is the back side, and I'm gonna take 2. Move this here. There's 2 stems, right? I'm gonna take 2 of these back ones. I mean, one from this side and one from this limb. And I'm going to pull them together really tight and twist them. And this isn't going to interfere with anything because they're going to lay back flat because they're wire. And then I'm going to do it. I'm going to spin it, and I'm going to do it again. Get one. Pull it tight and twist. So what I'm doing is locking these branches together. And as I do it, it gets stronger and stronger. you're pulling them really, oh, sorry, pulling them really tight together. This will be the one that'll be the hardest because I've pulled all these really tight now, right? So I'm gonna have to pull them together. But once you twist them, they're just locking in. Look how hard they are to move now. And then this will be my last one, and this will be the one I pull the hardest. I'm gonna pull it, and I am like putting all my muscle into pulling that together and then twisting. Now, have I done this one yet? I ain't done this one yet. Now they're all intertwined, even though they're all wrapped with the wire and the glue in the middle. They are all intertwined and hooked together. This one done? Yeah, there's that one. They're all hooked together. Now, look at this. There is no, you can't wiggle these now. I'm so glad I don't think that girl, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I fast forward through a lot of her video because I wanted to get to the end, because sometimes, honestly, I can just sort of figure it out myself. If I just see what they started with and what they ended up with, I can do it myself. So I don't know if she did that, but I didn't see her do it. I'm not gonna say she didn't. I might be lying and that girl did it and she thinks I just made something up on my own. But you just open all these out and get them all spread out and make them all blend together, and you end up with this. I still need to spread some. It is time consuming, and I would say that if you were going to make a lot of these, it's actually sort of expensive. I mean, when you think it's a dollar store item, but you have to have 6 per person, per wreath or snowflake, however you want to call it. You have to have 6. Then you have to have a bow in the middle and any kind of embellishments that you put on it, you know, like all the little, I have a whole bunch from last year left over. Remember I showed y'all last year all those little picks and things that I had. I'm going to tell you something else I did. When you go to Goodwill and you see all those ugly floral arrangements, look at these. See all that stuff that's on the end of these? These were pulled out of floral arrangements. It's holly. I found old, ugly floral arrangements that were a couple of bucks, and I dismantled them. So that's why you see all this stuff stuck to them. Some of them are not. This is new. But I dismantled a bunch of those old used flower arrangements. And so when I'll paint this, I'll sort of put some white on the tips with the chalk paint, and then I'll put the bow in the center, and then I will come back with some of these little picks and cut and trim them off and sort of tuck them in and glue them in, and maybe some pine cones, and it's going to be cute when it's done. And I will show y'all how it's looking and the steps as I go. But I just want to show y'all this. This really, when you lock them together using those back, you know, tree limbs and wrap them, and it just locks each one of these together, and it really does help secure it and make it stronger. So, all right, I'm gonna go. I'll show y'all some more in a little bit. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of, in fact, I just got it on the lid, what was on the lid, and I'm dabbing this brush, and I'm just hitting them just ever so lightly at the ends. Some of them I drag it up, but just lightly hitting. You don't have to do so much right here in the center either, because the bow will be there. But I tried to hit, you know, little sections so the tips look like they got some snow on them. And it looks really cute. It's looking good. I think I'm pretty happy with this one. This is just, this is gonna look really good. I think it looks good. They're a little heavier in places.
Good Lord, I followed you with all my heart and all my soul.
Levi's watching Noah's Ark. Yeah, I think that looks really good.
It's always all or nothing with me.
Life isn't always fair, but I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, that's looking good. Try to hit the stem a little bit in places so you can't see it so much. Out here toward the end, see how you can see that? You can see, let me see if you can see how, you can see the wrapping. I'll just hit it like snow hit and landed there and stayed. Yeah, that's all of them. 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got them all. A little bit down here. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Really, really happy with it. Let me hang it up real quick so you can see it on the wall. I think it looks really good. Once the bow gets put on and some embellishments around it, it's gonna look really, really cute. I love it. I'm so glad I decided to do it. All right, I will let this dry. Okay, I'm almost done with her. I put some stuff around, like if I like the way it looks, and I'll leave it there. I think I'm gonna bring either this pine cone up closer to that one or this one up closer to that one. But right now they're just sort of stuck in there, so I can see if I like the way it looks. And I pretty much like the way it looks. So I think I'm almost done. The white looks good. Looks like it got hit by the snow. I sort of wonder, should I dab some white on the other things, like the pine cones and the berries, so they don't, so they'll have white on them too. But I'll think about that for a second. But this is how I've got the bow in the middle. It's done. It's all secured back there. And so far I've got these two glued pretty good. These two are not, and oh, this one I got it glued. It's in there good. I have some little snowmen, and I also have some little snowflakes. They're like for the little tiny tree ornaments. I was thinking about putting one somewhere down here, but I don't know yet. I may just leave it like that. It looks real simple, real clean, real cute, real country, and I'm really happy with it. And it's gonna look really good over there on that mirror. All right, I'll show y'all anything that I do to it when I'm finished. So you have to think about where, if it was snowing, you wouldn't have snow down here under the pine cone. You would have it up top. And you wouldn't have it down here, but you would have it up here. Same way with these. You would have them on top. Snow would hit here, but you wouldn't have any snow down underneath it because snow's just going to land like that. Oh my gosh. I'm so in love with it. I'm so in love with it. So I'm done. I'm going to let that snow dry that I put on the berries and the pine cones, and then I'm gonna go hang it where it goes, and I will get this video out to y'all in a couple of days. And it's pretty much step by step. I've showed y'all how to twine them together, how to build them and make the 6 points. I didn't show how to make ribbon because I'm not really good at making ribbon. I do a loop, 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 and then pull it together in the middle, and I use only wired so you can finagle it around and play with it some. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Dadgum, looks like I bought it at Hobby Lobby. I love it. So pretty. In the picture, in the camera, it looks like maybe I need to put a little bit more snow on this part over here. But other than that, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. All right, there y'all have it. If you're just making one of these, and it's about let's say $1.25 a tree. You need 6. And at Hobby Lobby, you can get the ribbon too. So that's another, let's say you get one long thing of ribbon. That's another $1.25. You get some of those little picks. If you go early at Hobby Lobby, you can get some little picks with stuff on it. But if you have to go to Walmart for them, they're only 97 cents, and you just snip them. You just cut them with the wire cutters. You cut the berries off. That's a bag of pine cones. That's those cinnamon scented pine cones you get in that little holy bag, that little bag with like that net bag. And yeah, so we're looking at maybe $10. Honestly, that's just crazy. Maybe 10 or maybe 12. 12 tops. 12 tops. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and you couldn't buy it at Hobby Lobby for $12. So not until it got clearanced after Christmas sale. All right, love you guys. God bless y'all. Go make you a snowflake.